Hey friends, happy Thursday, I'm Adam James, and you're watching In Other News, the show where we talk about irrelevant news stories. Today we're going to talk about how you've all been lied to, a ridiculous factor that may be contributing to your home price, and how Cheetos may help you avoid your responsibilities. Hold on to your britches and let's get this show on the road. Deep down inside every human being on Earth is the desire for the fantastical, mysterious creatures to be real. Whether that's the great monster of Loch Ness, Sasquatch, Kim Kardashian's butt, or a Yeti. Yes, the abominable... No, wait, that's still Kim K. Yeah, there. The abominable snowman, otherwise known as the Yeti, has been denied its existence. Alleged remains from museums and private collections have been identified by the University of Buffalo to be fake. That's right, Yetis don't exist! My cousin Cheryl was right, I am a hack scientist! But at least I don't want to build a rocket to prove the Earth is flat. Ayy. The remains from all around are actually DNA from bears and dogs, not fluffy white snow monsters. Charlotte Lindemann was the head scientist conducting the research. She had this to say about our fake furry friends. Our findings strongly suggest that the biological underpinnings of the Yeti legend can be found in local bears. If you didn't know, the Yeti stems from old Nepalese folklore. He was also worshipped in some cultures as the god of the hunt. Pretty cool, if only he was real. Not all high schoolers are knuckleheads like we all thought, especially the high schoolers down under. The ladies over at Sacred Heart College in Geelong, Victoria, in Australian state, found something quite peculiar. What they found? Housing prices. Specifically, houses on silly named streets are reportedly cheaper than those on their regularly named counterparts. With some help from the school's head of science, the ladies scoured through 27 different names of varying ridiculousness. Some of my favorites are Butt Street, Wank Road, and Fanny Street. Most of these diabolically named streets are nestled between the cheeks of two normally named streets. An analysis of the pricing of the homes was conducted by the girls with the additional help of a Melbourne-based real estate agency. It turns out a house on Butt Street will cost you about 20% less than a house on Wilmington Road. Reports say that's about $140,000 of savings on a typical Melbourne home. We took the liberty of researching some silly named streets in the US, in case you were curious. Frying Pan Road. This street. That street. The other street. ZZYZX Road. Error Place. And Puddin Ridge Road. I figured we'd stay down under for this last story. Some people will do anything to avoid doing their work. As technology gets better and better, so too do you need to adapt your work-dodging methods. One 60-year-old electrician in Perth did just that. Tom Colella was issued a PDA, or Personal Digital Assistant for those in the I generation, from his employer to keep track of his assignments and his location. However, our boy Tom doesn't play around when it comes to avoiding his responsibilities. He knew the foil snack bag from his rip-off Cheetos would do the trick, making a basic Faraday's cage. A Faraday cage is an enclosure that blocks electromagnetic fields. Therefore, the GPS tracking would not work on his PDA. This allowed him to squeeze a solid 140 rounds of golf into his busy work schedule. However, the employer did find out and he was immediately terminated. Last we heard here at Ion, he's living a fully flexible work life as an Uber driver. And we assume he's hitting the greens every once in a while. Alright, I want to hear from you. Is the abominable snowman real? Or true? Are you gonna get that cute townhouse on Butt Street? And what are your tips for avoiding work during the day? Not that I'm asking from me. Please hire me. I need a job. Let me know in those comments down below. End screen! If you like the show, please like, and you can subscribe by clicking the channel icon right over there, and you can watch last Tuesday's episode by clicking the video right here. And please share this with your friends. Maybe then I can convince Cheryl that the Yeti is real. I'll see y'all next Tuesday.